for school safety and for gun reform, my Congressman Josh Gottheimer.
Thank you. Another round of applause. You did such an incredible job. That's energy. I just want to quickly thank all the local and state officials who are here. There are too many who came together here. And I want to thank all of you for showing up with your energy today. Give yourselves a huge round of applause. And all the students, led by Lawrence Fine, who came out here to organize this in just a matter of days. This is truly remarkable. I don't remember ever seeing this many people gathered here. There are moments in time that just feel different. Moments where there is a sense of hope that change is indeed possible. This is one of those moments. And what we have witnessed over the past several weeks has been nothing short of remarkable. It gives me hope that together we can finally stop this senseless cycle of gun violence in our schools and in our communities. Because it's been said that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. I have been so impressed by the young people at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School who in their time of grief spoke out to help prevent the next Parkland. And I have been equally moved by the students, the children of all ages across the country and throughout our great community and state. Many of you who are gathered here today who have raised their voices and even walked out to say enough is enough when it comes to gun violence in our schools. Together, you have not only taken a single step in our journey for progress, but you have leapt us forward. And today we march to continue these steps in our journey. I am grateful to the young people leading the charge, to the teachers, to school officials, to parents, families, members of law enforcement, and community leaders who are demanding common sense solutions to protect our children. With school shooting after school shooting and little or no change, too many have become cynical, and I understand why. How many more mass casualties do we have to witness? How many more broken families and weeping parents do we have to watch? None. It is unconscionable that this year alone, less than 3 full months into the year, there have been 18 separate school shootings, including the one that took the lives of 17 at Parkland. In just 5 years since the nightmare of Sandy Hook in Newtown, there have been more than 1,600 mass shootings and 200 school shootings in our country. And just this week, 2 teens were shot at a high school in the district where my friend Steny Hoyer lives. And we lost the young woman last night. Yet also this week, thanks largely to the people who have spoken out, Congress finally took a step. Passed legislation known as the Fix Dix Bill, which helps shores up the national instant criminal background check system and would close some loopholes. We also tweaked the Dickey Amendment, allowing the Center for Disease and Prevention Control to finally research some gun violence.
Not enough!
Finally. Something it hasn't done for 2 decades. And finally, some resources for school resource officers. So, while it is not nearly enough, as was just said, thanks to you, there is hope. We took steps forward, but it's just the beginning. And as a nation, we must never accept this. We can never allow ourselves to think this is the way it should be. Now more than ever, we must keep on fighting to keep our schools and our children safe, because as Dr. Martin Luther King said, the ultimate measure is not where we stand in moments of comfort and convenience, but where we stand at times of challenge. And there is no reason that in the face of this challenge as Americans, we cannot come together to overcome this crisis. Because we live in the greatest country in the world. And we are at our best We are at our best when we put our collective minds together to overcome any obstacle. I recall another moment not too long ago when we came together after a heinous act took the lives of thousands, including many of our friends and family not far from here. And yet after 9/11, our country bound together across party lines to take on global terror. We know that when we work together, there is broad bipartisan support for many of these policies. And I've spent hours working together across party lines, but we've only taken the first steps. We can and we must finally close loopholes on firearms purchased at gun shows and other private sales. 97% of Americans agree, and it's time we do it. States that require background checks, like New Jersey, have had 35% fewer gun deaths per capita than states without these laws. Last year, I proudly voted against concealed carry reciprocity. It could have weakened our gun state laws by making it easier for gun owners to carry concealed handguns across state lines and into our communities, upending our safety and our states' rights. We also have to take immediate action to outlaw bump stocks, the devices used by the killers in Las Vegas. And once and for all, keep assault rifles where they belong, in the hands of our well-trained military and law enforcement. And yes, we need to improve mental health screenings and work to help keep loved ones, to help keep guns out of the lives of those who might hurt others. It's about time the so-called red flag legislation passed, and domestic abusers should never have a weapon. So today, let me finish by honoring the memory of those who lost their lives in the senseless gun violence in Parkland, including Alyssa, a 14-year-old freshman at Stoneman Douglas who moved to Florida with her family after living in nearby Woodcliff Lake. As a dad, I can't imagine the pain that her family and friends and schoolmates are living with, and so many others, in the aftermath of all these cruel and inexplicable tragedies. Alyssa's mother, Lori, who is a true champion for change, recently wrote on Facebook that all her daughter, quote, had to offer the world was love. It begs the question, what can we offer in this moment to those we love, to our communities, and to the broader American community? Our children bring us so much joy and hope. If we're going to keep them safe, we must work together and continue to speak out like you're doing today. I'm so proud to stand alongside you today and tomorrow and the day after as we fight for common sense solutions and continue those single steps in our journey to protect our children and families. I know that working together, we will get there. Thank you, God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America. And now, to introduce the whip of the Democratic Party, my friend and our great leader, Steny Hoyer.